Hi, bumblebees. So, today I want us to talk about how we should sit when we're working because we know that what's around us and what we're doing can help change how much we learn. So, we're going to talk about how we sit first. So, we use this, it's called Vista. Can you guys say Vista? Vista, good job. And each letter in the word Vista helps us think about how we should be sitting. So our V stands for voice level. So if we're thinking about our voice level, what do you think we should sound like when we're learning? We need to have a quiet voice or no voice depending on what we're doing. You're right. So voice level means how loud we can be. When we're playing or taking a break, then we can be louder. So when we're sitting and listening, we've got to be quiet. Good job. Next is our I. I stands for invested mind. So our invested mind just means we're focused, we're thinking, and we're trying to make sure that we're open in our hearts to learning. So we have a good heart and a thinking brain. Next is our S. The S stands for still body. Still body. That means our body is calm. Our hands are calm, our feet are calm. They're letting us relax so we can stay focused. Now, sometimes Mrs. Irwin knows, sometimes we have to move a little bit because our bodies are getting kind of fidgety. We got energy, we can't sit still anymore. So if you can move a little bit and you can still focus and learn, that's okay as long as we're not bothering anyone else, okay? Mrs. Irwin sits on a big ball at her desk. So right now I'm on a big ball. And so I can move around. And that's an okay thing because it helps me be able to focus better. So that's okay. So our still body means we want to keep it kind of calm. I'm not going to go crazy and roll all over my ball, right? I'm going to keep it calm right here. Then we have our T. Our T stands for tracking eyes. So right there's our eyes. So our eyes tracking means that our eyes are following what we're supposed to be watching. So right now, you're tracking Mrs. Irwin because you're watching me on this video. So eyes are watching. Then we have our A. The A stands for attentive ears. That means we've got our ears turned on. They're doing a good job of hearing what's coming in to send it to our brain so our brain can think about what's being said. So with our Vista, I sometimes shorten it to say this. We say eyes watching, ears listening, body still, voices quiet, brains thinking. See if you can go through that with me. Ready? So eyes watching, you say it. Good job. Ears listening, your turn. Good work. Body still, your turn. Voice quiet, your turn. Good job. Brain thinking, your turn. Nice job. So when we come into school, we're going to think about sitting at our table at home in Vista, being ready to do all those things with our body and brain so that we can be good learners. The other thing we want to talk about today is when we're on our Zoom call, we have lots of friends. And so even when we come to school, we'll do the same thing. So when we have something we want to say, we have to raise our hand. Because if we all just start yelling it, it's going to get really loud. So when we have something we want to say, we raise our hand and wait, and Mrs. Irwin will call on us to answer. So can you practice that? Can you raise your hand? Oh, keep it there. Good job. And then I'd say, yes, what do you want to say? And then you could tell me. So raising our hand helps us take turns to make sure everybody's voice gets to be heard because we want to talk and hear from all of our friends. All right, so at home, practice when you're doing your schoolwork, watching your videos, or getting online and doing our other things. Make sure you're sitting in Vista. Make sure your eyes and ears and mouth and body and brain are doing what we need them to do to learn. And then when we get on together, make sure you're using that raise your hand to tell me that you have something you want to say. Great job, guys. Go take a little break and get ready to do your next lesson.